Hello everyone, welcome to Spa and welcome to my first ever IMSA multiclass race. A couple of weeks ago I asked you what content you wanted me to focus on this season and you guys asked for multiclass racing, so here we are. I am super excited to race in this format. I think it's gonna be extremely fun, so if you wanna follow my journey, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit the notifications button. Now, as I am a total rookie in multiclass racing, I decided to do a little bit of research to see if there's anything important that I should know before I get started. And the main things that I found out are the following. As I will be driving in a faster class car, I'm supposed to find my way around the GT3s who will ideally hold on to the racing line. But it's also going to be extremely important to be patient, finding the right moment to overtake, and also keeping in mind that it's a long race to not overly defend. And finally, as it's a 45-minute race, consistency will go a long way. So let's get on track and let's see if I can apply these basic principles and do well in my first multiclass IMSA race. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. All my links are in the description. Let's do this. And alright everybody, we just got done qualifying. We're starting in P14 out of 23 GTP cars. We have car number 14 and the goal is gonna be trying to get into the top 10. I would be happy with an iRacing gain finish, and most importantly, I want a clean race, and let's see if we can navigate the GT3s successfully as well. We're about to go green for our very first IMSA multi-class race.
Get ready.
Let's see if we can get a P10 here today, guys.
Go, go, go.
The leaders have gone. We were completely clear at turn 1 as the field opened up on the home straight. So looks like we're gonna get a relatively calm start to the race. Let's see what happens at Lecombe, guys. This always gets spicy early on. Oh, big lockup, big lockup.
Clear right.
Big lockup there. Oh! And just as I was rejoining the track, the driver who overtook me made a mistake and pretty much put himself in the barrier. So... oh, we've got another incident. Narrowly managed to dodge that. Not sure if the cars behind me also managed to get around that successfully. We currently have a 1.4 second gap behind, which is good, but we're also opening up a bit of a gap ahead. Not the cleanest of starts from me either in terms of driving. But the most important thing is that we're still alive and that we're running in a good position. On that note, let's go back and check out that big mistake that I made entering Lecombe on cold tires. I actually braked a tad too late and I ended up locking up, cutting across the grass and re-entering the track safely. I lost one position, however. Chosina Sorin in the Cadillac got a snap of oversteer and ended up smacking into the barrier. So we got the position back. And just a couple of corners later, Daniel Vesci on the left-hander here gets a bit of oversteer and ends up hitting the rear of his car against the barrier, loses his rear wing, and as you can see, we narrowly managed to avoid his stricken car. And I think Daniel did a great job standing still and not rejoining in a haste, but unfortunately a few drivers that arrived a few seconds later were not able to avoid his car. So overall, a relatively calm first couple of laps. Let's rejoin the live action on lap 3. And alright everybody, it's the beginning of lap 3 and we're currently a little bit in a no man's land. The gap behind to Lyson is 3.6 seconds and the gap ahead to Cockerham is 3.2 seconds. I am currently in a good position, P13. I want to see if I can
Window will open after.
close in on the top 10. And in the very same lap, thanks to a freebie, we actually did get a little bit closer to the top 10. Trouble?
Chicane. That's a new fastest lap for Monty, 159.5.
And that there was Ivanovic getting punted by Nilsson. Big props to Ivanovic for holding his brakes, letting everyone through, and rejoining safely. And all the guys in the top 10 are quite quick. I mean, they all out-qualified me, but the benefit is that they're gonna be hitting the GT3 field soonish, and hopefully, as they will start having to navigate slower traffic, probably opportunities to get involved will arise. And that prediction would turn out to be somewhat right, because at the end of the same lap we got up to the GT3 field, and as I overtook the first couple of GT3 cars in my way, the driver ahead of me, Matthew Cockerham, who was about 2.5 seconds ahead of me, ends up getting held up at Radillon by two GT3 cars going side by side. And so as I was able to cut through these GT3s at full speed, that allowed me to gain over 1 second on him, as you can see from his rear view here. And so as we have many more GT3 cars to overtake now, I know that I have a really good opportunity to try and gain more positions by using this tactic of overtaking the GT3 cars as efficiently as possible. So it looks like the traffic actually helped to close the gap a bit. More okay, something interesting is happening here. Oh, we're getting involved here. The GT3 is passed. Oh, he's had to take a wider line. Whoa! Oh, what happened there? I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like Cockerham might have murdered that GT3 driver. So we narrowly escaped death there, guys, but let's check out exactly what happened. So it starts with Daniel Beek. As he's trying to get around one of the GT3s, he ends up putting two wheels on the gravel and going wide. He narrowly misses the barrier. As he rejoins the track, Cockerham and I both manage to catch up to him. But the battle continues between Cockerham and Beek, and as Cockerham goes wide and rejoins the track, he ends up door banging a poor GT3 driver caught in the crossfire. His car shoots across the track into the barrier and very nearly hits us. Now, let's fast forward to lap 8, because as we were in the thick of the GT3 field, the drama started leveling up. Check this out. Lots of GT3 cars in the way now. Cockerham still doing an absolutely great job getting around all of them cleanly. I got held up a bit worse compared to him. So the gap ahead now. Oh, there's an incident.
Incident in Camel. Looks like it's
Looks like I spoke too soon, guys. There was an incident there, and I think it was GTP on GT3 incident, and having to slow down so much, oh, there's someone else off ahead. More GTPs off.
Car left. Still there.
Bit of a lockup, bit of understeer. Oh, I didn't mean to squeeze him there. Oh.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh. Damn, that was so close. There was a 0x between us and the GT3. I don't think I'll be able to get around them. Maybe I can use the traffic to get around. And I can successfully use the traffic to defend there.
Car ahead is Wheeler.
That felt good. That felt very good. Incident behind. But it looks like Munoz is still right there hunting us down. 0.3 seconds in. I'm gonna make my intentions clear early here, and I'm gonna be... Actually, I'm gonna be sticking the to the racing line here.
Car right. Slower car, still there.
As I want to try and have the inside for this corner, and we have it. Can we power out quicker than him? Looks like we can't.
Hold your line.
He's right alongside. Nothing that we can do about it.
Hold your line. Clear right. P11.
We're gonna have to give it to him. Fair play. There's an incident up at Radion. Let's see what happened. Hopefully no one's standing still in the middle of the track. We have no visibility here. Okay, I lifted. There was still a lot of smoke.
Car left.
Seems to be all good incident-wise, but we are now losing time to Smith behind. And that was the GT3 leader who we just passed. So I think we're gonna be done with the GT3s for a little while. And that lap right there was absolutely crazy, guys. So much happened, so let's break it down. So it all started with an absolutely mad incident between Urshov and Cockerham. Our second freebie for this lap was given to us by Ferg Smith as he oversteers at the exit of Lecombe. But to dodge these incidents, I had to lift and give up speed, so Santiago Munoz behind caught up to me. From there ensued a fierce battle against him, and I was able to defend against the BMW driver, also thanks to traffic and the use of traffic to hold them up. And unfortunately, after going side by side for multiple corners, he ended up overtaking me at turn 1 on the next lap. But overall, I'm still very pleased because as we got through the entire GT3 field for the first time, I actually managed to get myself into the top 10, which is exactly what I wanted. And this was doable just by being consistent, being patient, and trying to overtake as efficiently as possible. And the following 6 laps were rather calm. Munoz gapped me, and I mostly just drove on my own and stayed consistent. We came in for our pit stop with a slither of gas left on lap 15. And after a very quick pit stop, I got back on track in P10. And now I have to be as consistent as possible to try and hold this position. In the meantime, Lyson is creeping up on me again. 2.5 seconds. Looks like the GT3 that we just overtook held them up a little. I'm experiencing quite a lot of understeer now. I think maybe it's because I've really pushed the tires, so it's gonna be difficult to it's gonna be difficult to keep Lyson behind. I think if he gets in my draft range, I'm gonna have some big problems. My only hope is to try and catch up to the GT3 traffic as quickly as possible, so that I can hopefully use them to shield myself. Oh no, this is not good. This is holding me up.
Clear left. The car in front is there. Clear left.
Alright guys, final lap. Lyson is only 1.2 behind.
1 more to go.
Despite
201.2.
making several mistakes, I was able to hold them behind. I just have to do it for one more lap in order to secure this P10. Oh man, he's really ruining me here. But
Car left. Clear left.
oh man, that was not good for me at all. Lyson is so close now. There's more GT3s in the way. Oh man, this is gonna be a tight end.
There's an incident in the chicane. Looks like it's Monty.
I really have to yank the car there.
Incident in La Source. It looks like Mistral.
We're gonna keep it defensive. Wait, did we just gain a position from a GTP messing up? Okay, we defended Lyson successfully, by the way. We got a top 10 for sure, but maybe P9.
Finish. Well done.
Damn, we gained a freebie right on the last corner of this race. And actually it came down to pure luck, guys, because basically what happened is that the leader of the GTPs, Joan Monet, ran out of gas on the last lap of the race, guys. He was in P1, so he must have been absolutely gutted. But a P9 in my first proper IMSA multiclass race is a wonderful result. We finished 5 positions higher than where we started. I gained 26 points of I rating, and with only 5 out of 25 X's, I'm sure that I was able to haul some safety rating as well. That was such an intense race, and I really enjoyed applying everything that I've learned in theory about multiclass racing here on track. It all worked out, and it was pretty much exactly what I expected. Actually, it was even better than that. I had a ton of fun, and I really much looking forward to racing multiclass for the remainder of the season. So if you wanna see that, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button. Make sure you follow me on Twitch to watch me stream. Join my Discord if you want to join my community and talk about sim racing. And this was such a great example of how here it's not all about pace, but it's about consistency over 45 minutes. It's about traffic management. It's about being consistent. And I have to say that I was pretty much able to do all these things. So I'm very happy with that. Without further ado, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.